Presto! On Christmas Eve, in a cozy, candlelit home, young Marie and her brother Fritz waited with bated breath. Their eyes sparkled with anticipation for the wonderful gifts hidden beneath the magnificent Christmas tree. Among the dolls, toy soldiers, and picture books, Marie discovered a peculiar, yet charming, wooden figure. 2. It was a Nutcracker, dressed as a soldier with a kind face and a strong jaw. A special gift from her imaginative godfather Drosselmeyer. Marie instantly adored him. But Fritz, in his boisterous play, roughly grabbed the Nutcracker and tried to crack a nut far too large. Crack! The Nutcracker's jaw was broken. Tut! Broken. Marie carefully bandaged her new friend with her own ribbon and cradled him gently. She placed him in the glass cabinet with the other toys for safekeeping, whispering promises to protect him. As midnight approached, the house grew silent. Marie, unable to sleep, crept back downstairs to check on her wounded Nutcracker. Just as the grandfather clock began to strike 12, strange things started to happen. The Christmas tree seemed to grow, its branches reaching towards the ceiling. The toys in the cabinet stirred, coming to life. Marie watched in amazement as her Nutcracker, now the size of a real boy, stood tall and commanded an army of toy soldiers. Both. From the shadows emerged a terrifying foe, the seven-headed Mouse King, leading a squeaking, swarming army of mice. A fierce battle erupted. Tin soldiers clashed with scurrying mice. The Nutcracker fought bravely, dueling the monstrous Mouse King himself. Seeing her hero in peril, Marie, summoning all her courage, threw her slipper at the Mouse King, distracting him just long enough for the Nutcracker to deliver the final blow. The mice scattered, and the battle was won. In an instant, the Nutcracker transformed, not into a toy, but into a handsome prince. He took Marie's hand, a grateful smile on his face. "You saved me, dear Marie," he said. "Come with me, and I will show you my kingdom." He led her through the magical wardrobe and into a winter wonderland. Snowflakes danced around them as they journeyed through the Christmas forest, each tree glistening with frost. They arrived at the magnificent land of sweets. The castle was made of gingerbread, the rivers flowed with lemonade, and the sugar plum fairy herself came out to greet them. She honored Marie as a hero for saving their prince. A grand festival was held, with dancers from all over the kingdom performing for them. Spanish chocolate, Arabian coffee, and Chinese tea. It was a spectacular celebration, a whirlwind of color, music, and delight. Marie danced with her prince, feeling happier than she ever had before. When Marie awoke the next morning, she was back in her own bed. Was it all a dream? She rushed downstairs and looked into the toy cabinet. There, perfectly repaired, stood her beloved Nutcracker. But something was different. He seemed to have a knowing smile on his face. Later that day, Godfather Drosselmeyer returned, and with him was his nephew, a kind young man who looked exactly like the prince from her dream. He presented Marie with a crown of the defeated Mouse King and asked if she could ever love him, even though he was once an ugly Nutcracker. Marie knew then her magical adventure was real after all. And so, their own wonderful story was just beginning. Thank you so much for joining us on this magical journey. If you enjoyed the story, please consider following our channel for more adventures to come. We'll see you next time.